We only get to live one time, you know. And how I live my life, they don't control. We only get to live one time, you know. You can label me a joke. My homeboy said he been gone 3 days, and now I'm with his family in the funeral parade. And awake, split stories over chicken and biscuits, and I contemplate all the shit that he's missing. It's fucked why folks die so young. I barely get a chance to get my dry cleaning done. Oh no, here it comes. Guess it's time to get the soup instead of the cigars, cause my homies wife is true. Guess what's true? There's an obituary page with no section devoted to new lives being made. Sad to say, easy to see when you look. The birth rate's declining and the death rate's off the hook.
Yo, motherfuckers. What up, JP? What up, Blaze? We'll start here in just a second. You label me a buffalo.
Bad news, so much fucking bad news. What the fuck is the matter with all these satellites? What they building, just what they tearing down is hard. It's heavy on your mind to carry down. What's coming, what's going on? We already know it.
What the fuck is happening, y'all? Welcome. Just let my viewers come piling in, and we'll start. What the fuck is up, Steel City? Good to see you up in here, man. Welcome, y'all, to another episode of What the Fuck is Happening Now in this Juggalo world. All right, let's get started up in this motherfucker. What you guys think? So yeah, there's a couple things to talk about tonight. A lot of excitement in our Juggalo world at this very moment. So for all y'all wondering, where has my bougie beers and brews segment been? Well, right now I'm too broke to get any bougie beverages at the moment. So I just be sipping on some shitty local beer. I want to wait until I have a little bit more money so that way I can fucking get some real bougie shit and start another episode. So I know I'm kind of late on that. So in case y'all were wondering, JP, in case you were wondering, I'm just too broke right now, motherfuckers. I can't afford to be bougie. Really only can afford to drink shitty beer. But anyway, we got a lot of news to talk about in the Juggalo world today, man. A lot of fucking crazy shit coming up. So let's get to it. Let's start out with, I usually start out with Magic Ninja news. Astronomicon is right around the corner for any of y'all motherfuckers planning on attending. I think it's next weekend. One thing that I kind of think is cool about Astronomicon is the return of Project Deadman. For y'all that don't know, Project Deadman is a super group between Mikey Clark and Prozac. And I believe the last time they even came out with an album or a song was 2005, 2006. And so it's kind of crazy to be seeing Mikey Clark up in the building with all the Magic Ninjas in the house. I know that kind of stirred up a little bit of controversy. Personally, you know, I think it's dope. I always liked Project Deadman. I'm really excited to hear some new shit. I like Prozac. I love Mike Clark. So it's gonna be pretty nuts seeing Mikey Clark up in the house in a room full of Magic Ninjas, and he won't be at Juggalo Day, and he won't be at the gathering, and he didn't produce the new Joker card. So a lot of people are kind of like, what the fuck, Mike? How you gonna go over there and work with Twiz and all them Magic Ninjas? Well, what up, Brooklyn? What up, Mighty Cornholio? Whoa. So yeah, we're just talking about Project Deadman. They're gonna making a return at Astronomicon. So this could mean new music. I kind of do think we are going to get some new music. That's just my speculative opinion. What's happening, y'all? Glad to see everybody doing well up in the house tonight. Hope y'all staying warm. I heard out there in Michigan area, it's fucking record freezing, record temperature coldness. Here in Colorado, it's about 40 degrees, so it ain't too bad. We got some snow on the ground and some ice, but compared to what y'all Midwest ninjas are dealing with, it's warm here compared to there, man. So hopefully y'all are staying warm and out of the cold. So yeah, that's pretty much all the Magic Ninja news I had to talk about. I mentioned it briefly on my last episode, but it sounds like the new album Generation Nightmare from Twisted is going to drop unexpectedly. It sounds like they are not going to give us a release date, and I might even go ahead and speculate that they might drop the album on February 15th, motherfuckers. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see Twisted drop their next LP on the same day as Fearless Fred Fury. What do you guys think about that shit? Now, again, I'm totally just guessing here and pulling that date out of my ass, but at the same time, I wouldn't be at all surprised to see them pull a move like that. You know, I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with it. You know, there's nothing wrong with them dropping it on that date. That's cool. I just think it's got some ninjas' panties all up in a jiffy because, you know, they look for pretty much any excuse to get mad at Twisted. So who knows? We might get the album dropped on the same day as the mighty Fearless Fred Fury. Brooklyn says it would be obnoxious. I think it would be a little bit obnoxious as well. Would I be mad at him for it? No. Do I think it's fucked up? No. Obnoxious, that's a good word, actually. It's a really good word to put it. Steel City says, I don't know if they would. That wouldn't sell well with the anticipation of Fearless Fred Fury, and with it being a surprise release date. Yeah, you know what? I agree, man. And not necessarily the smartest move, but at the same time, like I said, I wouldn't be even one tiny bit surprised if they did that shit. ISP would win that battle if they did. I agree. I mean, just out of the collective Juggalo community, it seems like Fearless Fred Fury is much more highly anticipated than this new Twisted album. In fact, I bet you I could interview 10 Juggalos and ask them if they know what the next Twisted album was called, and I bet you only 2 or 3 ninjas would actually be able to say the name of the album. Just saying. I interviewed 10 Juggalos about the next Joker card, and each 10 of those motherfuckers is going to say what it is and what the date is, because that's just a much more highly anticipated album than Generation Nightmare. So I agree. It wouldn't necessarily be the smartest move. All right. Yeah. So anyway, I'm moving along with the psychopathic news, motherfuckers. All right, so let's start out with Juggalo Day. It is officially sold the fuck out. Both day 1 and day 2 are totally sold the fuck out, y'all. And you're thinking about making last minute plans for Juggalo Day, you're about fucked unless you find some scalp tickets. You know, pretty much shit out of luck at this point. So both nights completely sold the fuck out. I will be in attendance. I don't know if anybody in my chat will be there, but if you are, I will be very happy to go kick it with you there, and it's going to be a fun time. Now, again, we still don't even have that much info on Juggalo Day. All we know is that on day 1, Jay will be playing a solo set, and Shags will be playing a solo set. And then we know that on day 2, they're going to do a regular ICP show, but with new songs from Fearless Fred Fury. We still have no information on any opening or supporting acts whatsoever. Not even anybody from the Psychopathic record label. So I assume we'll be getting that information dropped maybe tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, motherfucker, yes, I will be going there, Silent J. And what up, by the way? I will be at the release party in New Orleans. In fact, one of my homies is opening up for Light on that night. So it's going to be a fucking I'm driving all through the night. I'm leaving on Thursday the 14th after work, and it's a 20-hour drive for me. So I'm literally going to just be having to drive right after work on Thursday and get there probably right before the show on the 15th. But alas, ninjas, I will be there. And Silent J, I do know you're going, so that's what's up, man. We will definitely be kicking it like a couple of motherfuckers. Nah, they're not going to drop it on the 15th. They're going to drop it on the 8th. They might. Am I missing the joke, Pig Venus? What up, by the way, Pig Venus? It seems like that's a joke that I'm not picking up on, but they might drop it on the 8th. That's right. Cornholio says FFF is gonna suck. I'm calling it right now. I'm real sorry that you believe that, sir. That's a pretty shitty way to be going into a new Joker card. So I'm sorry to hear you think that, and I hope that it changes your mind and you actually are blown the fuck into pieces from this Joker card being so devastating. I know your internet's fucked, not Slim One. I actually fucked it up way from over here. I hacked into your shit so that way you wouldn't be able to do a show tonight, and that way you could come watch my show instead. So thanks for fucking dropping by, motherfucker. Just being a smartass saying there's going to be a drop the week before. Yeah, okay, I get that. Totally, man. I wouldn't be at all surprised if they pulled some shit like that. Totally. My guess is they're probably going to drop it around Fearless Fred Fury, whether it be a little bit before, a little bit after. I hope it blows your wig, Mighty Cornholio, for sure. And, I've heard a lot of ninjas saying, going into it, thinking that this is going to suck. But it's, we'll see. We'll see. That's really all I can say. Now, going out on this news here as well, let's talk about the track list for Fearless Fred Fury. Now, for all of y'all that did not know, ICP released a phone number like they used to do in the olden days, man, where you would call and be directed to a website. Now, I hope this isn't a spoiler alert for everybody. I'm assuming that all 7 of you motherfuckers in here have already figured it out, and I hope I'm not spoiling it for anybody. But if I am, spoiler alert. So if you call the number, it actually redirected you to a website called Fred is Fearless, and it gives the track list, motherfuckers. Yes, 17 songs, just like everybody was hoping for. Yeah, we haven't heard the best of it yet. I'm hoping you're right, Pig Venus. Because I got to say, for the sampler for Marvelous Missing Link, the Vomit track was actually one of my favorite tracks on all of the album. Not necessarily my favorite, but one of mine. So I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen with Fearless Fred, and I'm hoping that we haven't heard the best of the shit. So right now, you got to leave a voicemail, Blaze. Hell yeah. No, I noticed that they said real quick, go to the website and it says voicemail, you can leave a message, blah, blah, blah. So I was wondering if any ninjas did that. But anyway, spoiler alert to anybody that doesn't know, I'm going to go over the track list real quick with y'all motherfuckers. Yep, the track list for Fearless Fred Fury, 17 songs. It was released through this hidden code or phone number. So anyway, first being the intro, the second song being Red Fred. The third song called Fury. Now we already know this one. 4th, West Werner Ave. 5, WTF, which we have heard. 6, Satellite. 7, Seriously Hilarious. 8, Game Over. 9, Night of Red Rum. 10, Low. 11, Triplex. 12, Nobody's Fault. 13, Hothead. 14, Shimmer. 15, Freedom. 16, Beware. And 17, I Like It Rough. So as a lot of people have already guessed, the song Fury is pretty much one of the intro tracks. Now, it isn't the one right after the intro. It is the third track. So I'm wondering what the difference between Red Fred and Fury will be. This got me thinking that there's going to be almost like alternate personas of Fearless Fred Fury. Now, I've been hearing this for months. You know, people speculate and saying there's two sides to Fearless Fred Fury. There's Fearless Fred, and then there's the Fury side. So I'm starting to think that maybe Red Fred might be, you know, talking about the first, you know, persona of Fred, and Fury might be, you know, we've already heard Fury, and it's the perfect track for introducing the fist of Fearless Fred Fury. Fury is so fucking hard, says Steel City. If that's not the hardest track on the album, my cock will explode with glee. And Steel City, I've packed some extra handkerchiefs and some extra napkins because I'm ready for my cock to blow a load so fucking hard. I'm probably gonna lose my dick. Now I do like Fury. For anybody who's heard my review, I do like Fury. I don't love it, but I do like it, and I'm still just kind of thinking that this is just gonna be the intro to what we've heard, and that there's gonna be even better songs on it. Now I wanted to talk about Night of Red Rum. I personally was a little disappointed to see that it wasn't actually titled Night of the Crowbar. I thought that it was going to be part of that series, but it's called Night of Red Rum, and we'll talk about it here in a minute, but that's actually been revealed from Little Violent JJ that it will actually be part of the whole Night of the 44, Night of the Axe, and Night of the Chainsaw series. I was just a little surprised it wasn't called Night of the Crowbar, but I'm not here to complain, motherfuckers. I'm wrong about not loving Fury. I know, man. Like I literally feel like everybody I've talked to loves that song, and I don't love it. I like it. Just the chorus bothers me a little bit because it's such a hard hitting track, and I feel like the chorus is a little bit corny. But anyway, I'm super fucking stoked for this album. We got a 17-song track list, and we already know that Flip the Rat will be 12 songs. It's been revealed from the Clowns already. So we're about to be getting 29 new songs of Insane Clown Posse, motherfuckers and motherfuckettes. That's right, 29 new songs. So I'm super fucking pumped for that. We're about to see it here in a little bit over 2 weeks, y'all. A little bit over 2 weeks. We'll be getting Fearless Fred Fury. This leads to the next thing I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit is for those of you that didn't know, Violent JJ, who is Violent J's little son, actually took to social medias last night to reveal some information that we did not know yet. Now, I missed this stream, but thanks to some homies telling me what the fuck happened, and thanks to Fago Lovers, I mean, thanks to Fago Lovers for pretty much everything, because that's where 99.9% of Juggalo YouTubers get their news. But anyway, let's talk about what Violent JJ had to say. Now, going along with what I just said about Night of the Red Rum, it sounds like he confirmed that that actually is going to be part of the series of Night of the 44 and Night of the Axe. The bridge and chorus were kind of weak, but it was still dope. Yeah, I agree totally, Blaze. Because, you know, even though the chorus and the bridge were a little weak, the verses and the beat made up for it. Like the beats and their lyrics are just so mind-blowing in Fury that to me it kind of makes up for the weak chorus, because I was so impressed with their rhyme schemes and the lyrical content. You know, this just shows Fury, the song Fury just shows the evolution of Insane Clown Posse and how they have progressed as artists over the last 30 years, man. You know, it's not old school. I've said this in one of my reviews before. The song Fury does not sound old school to me at all, because it's not. It's new, but it's utilizing the new sound of ICP, and I think that is fucking awesome. But anyway, so yeah, Violent JJ did confirm that Night of Red Rum will be part of the series of Night of the 44, Night of the Axe, and Night of the Chainsaw. He also did say that there will be a DJ Paul feature on Flip the Rat. Now, I've talked a little bit about DJ Paul in the past. I was kind of disappointed that he wasn't going to be producing a lot of this record. You know, it sounds like Straight Jacket produced the whole thing. So, you know, I don't want to beat a dead horse because I've talked about this many times before, but this is Straight Jacket's time to shine. This is either make it or break it, my friend. But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed to not see any DJ Paul production on the album. Same with Isham. But from what it sounds like from Little Violent JJ, DJ Paul will be making an appearance on a song on Flip the Rap. And he also revealed that there will be a new cipher coming soon, motherfuckers. Yes, that's right. A new Juggalo cipher, which we haven't gotten one since the end of 2017. About a year and a half ago, we got the Juggalo Love cipher, debuting Ouija Mac and his appearance and his arrival on Psychopathic Records. Let's just bring back Mike E. Blaze. Trust me, bro, we share the same sentiment. I think a lot of juggalos are saying the same thing. But, you know, it's a new time. It's a new era. Mikey Clark will not be on Fearless Fred Fury. Instead, he will be chilling at Astronomicon with Twiz and the gang. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But for real, yeah, we do miss Mikey Clark. Good question, JP. Light, will he be on the cipher? Is Light even still on the hatchet? Probably. But why he's collecting so much dust right now, I don't know. And I could only scratch my head and guess. I want that new Killjoy Club, says Silent J. Yeah, me too, man. There has been rumored of a new Killjoy Club album for a while now, but to me, I think it's one of those projects that keeps on getting pushed onto the back burner. But from what it sounds like, the 3-6 Mafia actually might be reuniting. That's right, Juicy J. You know, the members that are still left, Juicy J, DJ Paul, Koopsta, or no, Crunchy Black, and it sounds like, you know, they're even doing a lot of work with the little ones, C-6. And if for y'all that don't know and who are 3-6 Mafia fans, check out C-6. It's Little Infamous, which is basically Lord Infamous's son, and Loco Dunnit, which is, I think, Tommy Wright's son, or he's one of DJ Paul's nephews. And either way, they are sick. They are totally bringing, you know, they have the same sound as 3-6 Mafia, and it sounds like they're doing a lot of work together. But anyway, I'm kind of straying off topic here, but about that new Killjoy Club, if we do get a new Killjoy Club, it's obviously, you know, we're not going to have Young Wicked on it, but it sounds like more of the 3-6 Mafia or the Mafia 6 will be on there. So same with me, Silent J. That would be fucking dope. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be hearing it soon. No, I did not hear that Light is in the hospital. I did hear really briefly that he's got some health issues going on. So I don't know what's going on with Light. Juicy J is a stuck-up little bitch. He ain't going to do it. Maybe, Blaze. Maybe. But yeah, I hope Light is okay. You know, my prayers go out to him. I really have no idea what's going on with him. You know, with anything with Light. I don't know anything about what's going on with Light. Why is he collecting so much dust on Psychopathic Records? You know, he barely, you know, I touched on this last episode, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But it just doesn't make any sense to me why Light is being put on the back burner so much. Is it him? Is it his choices that there's no music coming out? Or do you think it's ICP holding him back? I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. But hopefully Light's doing well, and whatever's wrong with him, he can recover soon. So anyway, that was pretty much it for what Little Violent JJ said on his little social media stream last night. So a couple bombs were dropped for sure, but the rest still kind of up for speculation. And yeah, a new cipher would be dope. I would assume that it's just going to include the Psychopathic roster, you know, the Clowns, Big Hoodoo, Ouija, maybe Light, you know, maybe DJ Clay. You know, again, I'm not going to talk about DJ Clay or Light on this episode because I talked about them on my last. But we don't know what the fuck's going on with either of those ninjas. As far as I know, I have no idea if they're even on the hatchet anymore. Maybe the health reasons he's been put on the back burner. Maybe he's been having problems in him being in the hospital. That could be Steel City. It could be. He might have been having health problems. And if that's the case, man, I'm sorry for talking so much shit. Like, you know, I'm not trying to talk shit about you. I'm just talking shit about why the fuck you haven't come out with any music in a year and a half. But if it is his health, man, I hope he does well and I hope he recovers. Another couple little pieces of news I want to talk about. For all y'all juggalos that have been on YouTube for a while and who have seen the little 20-minute documentary called American Juggalo. It's a little documentary made by juggalos about the gathering. Well, a kind of weird and interesting piece of news about this is it's actually being turned into a play, motherfuckers. It's being turned into a stage play, and it's going to be performed in New York City in the beginning of February. That's right. It's a little documentary about the gathering of the Juggalos. For some reason, it's being turned into a play that's going to be shown in New York City. I have no idea what spawned the reason for this. I mean, it's like the most random documentary. Like, way more people know about A Family Underground, you know, versus American Juggalo. So it's kind of interesting that, like, you know, why that one? Why is that one being turned into a play? Anyway, if y'all are in the New York City area, tickets are only $12. It's on February 5th and 6th. I would be interested to see what that was all about. Honestly, I would probably be laughing my cock-sucking ass off because I can't imagine a documentary of the gathering of the Juggalos being turned into a stage play. That shit just seems so out there to me. So apparently we have a new Light, DJ Clay, and Hoodoo to look forward to. Okay. I must have just missed some news. I guess some news was just dropped just now about this shit. Is that what's going on, Blaze? Because I didn't think Light was supposed to come out with anything. And DJ Clay sounds like he almost got kicked off the hatchet. And I do know Big Hoodoo's working on new shit. I do know that for a fact. You know, for one, he's dropped some new music videos. He's been rumored to have been making some music in the studio during Big Ballas. And we already know Big Hoodoo's got some stuff up his sleeve. I can definitely expect to see a new Hoodoo album this year. As far as Light and Clay, I have no idea, y'all. No idea. Now, DJ Clay did say, you know, maybe 6 months back, if not more, that he was going into hiding to work on a dark album. And as you know, as far as I know, he started out on the Shaggy 2 Dope tour, and now he has been replaced by DJ Carlito. Due to rumor, now you know it's nothing but rumors out there, but the rumor was that DJ Clab did a collab with an artist on M&E and was kicked off the tour. Who fucking knows, y'all? Yeah, that's actually the next thing I was going to talk about, Pig Venus, is ABK came out dropping some bombs on the Facebook stream the other day, you know, to kind of put some ninjas up in their place. He really confirmed some things that I was really glad he confirmed, because it's going to make a lot of ninjas sit the fuck down. For one, some ninjas on the stream asked if he was still on Psychopathic, and ABK said, "Psychopathic for life." He said, "I'm like a cockroach. They will never get rid of me, and I ain't ever leaving." So to all you motherfuckers out there that keep saying, "Oh, he's signed to M&E, he's about, you know, he's not on the hatchet no more, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah," you can sit down now. It has officially been confirmed. He will stay on the hatchet and will stay on the hatchet forever. As you know, this is what he said. And I've been saying that, y'all. I've been saying, you know, just because he's been doing work with Blaze and them doesn't mean he's on M&E. You know, ABK is a freelancer. He does whatever the fuck he wants, whenever the fuck he wants. And same with Blaze, pretty much. So ABK is still on the hatchet and will remain on the hatchet. Also, he did confirm 3 albums to be put on Psychopathic Records this year. And yes, Shapeshifter was one of them, y'all. He talked about Shapeshifter coming out this year. Now, can I necessarily believe it? I don't know. I don't know if I can necessarily believe it. You know, he's been saying Shapeshifter's coming out for a long ass time. So it could just be another open promise, but who knows? I kind of have more faith this time. It sounds like Shapeshifter's done. You know, he says he's already done with it. He's sitting on it and just waiting to put it out. The second release from ABK from this year is another album titled ABK, Always Bringing Knowledge. And then a third project called Tampon Juice. That's right, motherfuckers. Tampon Juice. And yet, JP, I can't wait for that Tampon Juice either, my friend. That shit's going to be off the chain. Yeah, I saw he was talking shit about ninjas in podcasts. Who was? ABK? If he was, I don't know. I want to know what he was saying. But anyway, yeah. So ABK's got some shit up his sleeve, y'all. For y'all wondering what the fuck's going on with the Killer on Psychopathic Records, he's still there and he's still gonna be putting out some music. It sounds like there's also a version of Ghetto Neighbor that he wants to put out. What was it? Was it for a Hatchet History anniversary or something? I might be getting this wrong, but moral of the story is ABK's got a few projects up his sleeve that I think we're gonna be getting some pretty cool, you know, jewels being dropped on us this year. So at least I hope so. Anyway, that's about it for ABK. Last thing I want to talk about tonight, y'all, is the Gathering of the Juggalos. Gathering of the Juggalos information will be dropped tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time on the Juggalo Show. There will be all the nuggets of news and information about the Gathering of the Juggalos 20, the Super Gathering. They officially released the logo for the Super Gathering. It's kind of looks like the Superman logo and shit. This kind of confirms to me that Isham and Jay are still on good terms and things are at least still planned for now to move forward for supervillains at the Gathering. So it sounds like we'll definitely be getting some supervillains at the Gathering. But the rest of those nuggets of information will be dropped tomorrow, y'all. So I can't give you any news. Rumor has it that the Gathering will be in a new location, that's not Legend Valley. So we'll see. We'll see, y'all. I'm really looking forward to getting some news about that. And, you know, I'm hoping at the same time we get some news maybe about DCGCon. Maybe we get some news about the rest of Juggalo Day, which, you know, is in fucking 2 weeks away from now. So I definitely want to hear some Juggalo Day information about who's opening up, supporting acts, and all that good shit. Yeah, he called them fake Juggalo news. Oh, are you? Oh, yeah, I saw that same thing, Blaze. He's just talking shit about like YouTube ninjas, thinking that they know everything. And I'm not taking that personally whatsoever. And you know, people always think that, oh my god, I think it's so hilarious how people reach so far to think, oh, it's you know, so and so diss CPN or so and so is dissing Chuck or you know all these YouTube shows. And honestly, I don't think ABK gives a fucking shit about CPN. I don't think, you know, he really cares that much. You know, any of that shit talk that he was saying, I think is just pure clowning. You know, he's just, yeah, I think he was just setting the record straight, saying, you know, a lot of rumors are basically going around, and a lot of these fucking YouTubers are just spreading propaganda and fake news. But I wouldn't take it to heart, man. ABK is just clowning. But yeah, y'all, Gathering info tomorrow. That's pretty much it for tonight's show, y'all. I pretty much went over all the Juggalo news going on right here, right now, in this Juggalo nation that we call ours. Thanks, y'all, for fucking tuning in. Make sure to share this shit out. Make sure to like. Make sure to subscribe and all that dumb shit, and help support this fake news Juggalo right here. Yeah, this fake news motherfucker right here. Yeah. People just need to realize nobody's dissing CPN. Like, CPN may be big in this community here, like in our YouTube community, but he's not shit compared to like the artists out there and Psychopathic. And I don't think they're worried about CPN. You know, to them, CPN is just small potatoes. It ain't nothing. You know. But anyway, y'all, much love, much motherfucking appreciation for tuning in and liking and subscribing and all that dumb shit. If there's anything else that anyone would like to say, this is the chance. I will answer any questions. If anybody wants to come up on here and chit chat with me, they can. But otherwise, that's about it, y'all. Much clown love. Thanks, y'all, for tuning the fuck in. And hopefully I'll get another Bougie Brews and Beverages segment here shortly in the next few days. Right now, like I said, money is just super tight. I'm going to Juggalo Day, so I pretty much have spent my every last penny on, planning for Juggalo Day and booking, the room and gas and everything. I'm crazy, y'all. I'm crazy. I'm literally driving 20 hours to Juggalo Day. I'm not flying. I don't like flying. Fuck planes. I'd much rather drive my shitty car out to Louisiana. I've never been to Louisiana, y'all. I'm super fucking stoked for it. I'm super excited to have some good Southern cooking, some jambalaya maybe, some fried chicken and some shrimp and po' boys and catfish and all that good shit, man. I really can't fucking wait. And for all you ninjas that I'm going to see at Juggalo Day, I will see you there and travel safely and all that good shit. I'll probably be back up on YouTube anyway before that. I'm all talking like it's tomorrow, like Juggalo Day's tomorrow. It ain't. It's in like more than 2.5 weeks, or it's like 2.5 weeks. So I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself, motherfuckers. Anyway, sounds like there's no questions in the chat. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night and much clown love. Whoop, motherfucking whoop.